Shit! Oh my lord! Shit, damn it!
That's good. So I guess we should say we're Team Shadynasty.
Yeah,
not
right.
Shadynasty. Shadynasty.
It does look like shady, then nasty.
It does. It's a play on words.
Yeah. So where are you guys from again?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Portland.
Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Mark.
All right, Mark, let's see your car.
Let's see Mark's car.
What kind of car do you drive?
1973 Toyota Celica.
Oh, Daruma Celica.
Right.
Very cool.
So I pretty much got this car because I like the way it looks. But
Whoa!
Wow, look at that.
everything else underneath is like much better and newer.
Wow.
It's kind of a mix of Altezza, obviously, and a lot of the front is A86. A lot of the rear is from the Supra.
So this makes what, probably about 200 or so?
Yeah, dyno 210 at one point, but it averages around like 205 pretty much all the time.
Which makes this car really fast.
Yeah, 2,000-ton car. So
And tell us about, this is a drifting car, right?
yeah,
So what did you have to do to make it easy to drift?
it's not easy to drift. This thing is really difficult.
So where do you get parts for this car when you need them?
I have to make them most of the time. Yeah.
So you're a fabricator, you make stuff yourself?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
I try to buy off-the-shelf parts like the rear links. I just bought some tubes and I bought some heim joints that would work with what I needed. And just sort of, like everything on this car is kind of eyeball.
Okay.
And nothing's really straight, like you can't really align it.
Okay.
The whole chassis is twisted.
Yeah.
Like at one point, this back window floated over and cracked because the chassis was twisting so much.
Right. So how'd you fix that?
Well, I put in this like half cage right here.
Okay.
I had excessive manufacturing in Portland weld that up for me. Well, even now, like one spring on one side is like 2 inches taller than the other side.
Oh,
the
wow.
car sits even. Because that's how, like, yeah. As you can see, like, just take parts from other cars and make them work. Like, you'll recognize that from the A86,
Yeah.
like the whole column and everything. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a A6 rack and pinion in here?
The MR2 rack and pinion.
Okay.
The manual, and then the 86, the whole cross member, everything in the front.
Okay. What is it?
My car, 1972 Toyota Corolla TE27.
Wow, you don't see these drifting ever.
No.
Well, very seldomly. When did you buy it?
2001.
2001.
14 years.
Okay.
Give or take.
And did you have to import this car?
No, I found it basically in a farmer's field on a used listing and got it for $700 all covered in rust.
It's like a barn find, pretty much. Very cool. And so you had to heavily restore this car?
Yeah. Very heavily. Same thing.
You too. Wow. Except you have things to keep the water out.
Filters for the water.
And how much power do you make?
I make 20 horsepower more than Matt.
Okay. Are you the fastest?
Yes, by far.
Okay.
That was very confident. It's because of the headers.
Yes, it's a beautiful piece.
How do you say this?
Hang. Whatever you want to say. Nothing on the suspension is from the original car. The cross member is from the original car. There's an MR2 rack and pinion that's been highly modified, an 86 column. Okay, it's got Celica GT struts and brakes with coilovers, and then the lower arms are Celica Supra, I think. And then custom steering knuckles. Wow. And the rear is 79 Supra. Okay. And then 4-link modified. Leaf springs and 4-link.
A lot of work there.
A bunch of different things. It's like a tight fit. It's really tight. It wouldn't fit between the sway bar and the firewall, so I cut the firewall.
And so is this car easy to drive or is it difficult?
It's in between. It's easy to drive if you can drive an 8.6 in the rain.
Okay.
But if you can't handle that, then it's probably hard.
Okay.
I've been driving it for a long time and changing it constantly, but it feels all natural to me.
Okay.
So it's not hard for me, it's just normal.
Have you guys tried trading cars before?
We've talked about it, but we haven't done it.
That sounds like a disaster.
We're always too excited to drive.
All right, so tell us about your car, Mark.
My car is a Toyota Cressida. It's a 1989, and it's fun to drive.
So this is a real Cressida.
Yeah.
It's not like a, like a Cresta or
No, it's like
Mark II.
it's the same as like a Mark II or Cresta or Chaser from like late 80s, early 90s.
Okay, so like you bought this from a 40-year-old mom.
You know, I actually bought it from a high school girl who hit a pole with it, and they totaled it out because like the bumper, like this was broken off.
Yeah.
So I got the car for $900 and put like 30,000, and now it's really good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like it. I like the car, so I don't care that it has a total, you know, title.
Yeah.
So it's based on a Lexus engine out of an IS300.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
originally NA.
yeah, and had a bunch of port work done and build all the stuff for the outside. A shop that I work closely with, which is PSI. We built the intake manifold there. I have a bunch of excessive parts on it, excessive engine mounts and things like that. And I run like Borg Warner turbos.
How much power is it making?
Today around 480, 485.
What about yesterday?
I think the same.
Okay.
It's hard to tell with you put the race gas in and it gets a little faster. I don't know.
Yeah.
500 maybe. It feels like about 500.
Oh, so you use the butt dyno?
Yeah, I mean when I normally drive it I run more boost, which is about 560. I have my little buddy here and I can't drift without him. So this is a real turtle.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Your turtle?
Yeah.
Like,
Take it off.
that was originally your turtle?
Yep.
Like when you were a kid or something?
Well, I'm not a kid, but there he is, all peaceful.
What's his name?
You know, I never really gave him a name.
Okay.
We should decide a name right now.
We should decide. How about Mark?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo?
Yeah. I like this right here. Tezuka, the hero of all Cressida drivers.
Yeah,
right there.
he's part of the reason I got into him, actually.
Okay.
It was, I think it was option 91, if I remember right. He had the black one.
Yep.
And they made him kept running because they're just going crazy. Because how can he do this with this car?
I remember that.
And I've
A lot
been
of
saving.
people have that.
I've been saving that sticker for about 5 years. And
So you
I put
finally
on
used it.
for final bout.
So
yeah.
this is your final car?
Final car.
Like if you could never get rid of this.
Yeah. You waited 5 years. You better not ever get rid of this car.
Nope.
Okay.
Not gonna happen. And you know, it got like all the fun stuff. Got some pieces of tires here and pieces of walls here and that kind of thing. All the normal drift car stuff.
So having a identical twin drifting with you, does that make it easier for you guys to drive really close?
Yes.
You guys have ESP?
Well,
or
no,
something
it's
like
more
that?
like whenever I drive behind him, I want to hit him.
Okay,
So-
so you're angry.
Pretty much.
So
yeah.
that's just the regular brotherly.
You know,
love
all the
type.
times he took my food or like hit me when I was a kid.
because he's older.
Yeah.
he took advantage.
So he was the big brother. So
okay.
I get to. It's a little payback, and then he makes me help him fix it.
Yeah.
But it's super fun.
That's like
Here comes the power of mint and blueberry. Shadynasty.
The Cressida, Celica, and Corolla.
We've got the identical twins leading the pack.
This is a judge favorite already.
Got Team Mint Blue in the back.
Everything sounds good. High PSI Cressida. He's coming in hard. This is fantastic. Riding the wall. They're way high.
I've ever seen. That was phenomenal.
That made me excited.
That was absolutely phenomenal.
Right there.